Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Chicago White Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Chicago White Sox.
Getting the start for the Chicago White Sox, number 64. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a sinker, and he works in a slider.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball. Man, first pitch of the day, and the zone's already tight.
The 1-0. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, a little out front there as he swings through it. Grisham gets his lead at first, nobody out. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. Ripped to short. Quickly to second for one. And two. What a play. Base is empty after the double play. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice.
Oh, one.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. And that is that. Bottom of the first. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Max Fried.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Ball, that's just out.
Next offering is downstairs.
Hey!
Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Swings, and this one's flared. And it's caught for the out. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. There's the strike. And a bunt back at the pitcher. Tosses to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Batting third, the shortstop, Montgomery.
Ball, that's inside.
And a strike. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's the third out. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carrying well. Up onto the patio and out of here. He wastes no time on this one. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0. And fires in a fastball at 95. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Jason Dominguez will hit next. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting seventh, third baseman Ryan McMahon.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Miguel Vargas. Max Fried will go to work. Going away. And that one is lifted in the air. Dominguez on his way over, stretches out and hauls it in.
Batting fifth, center fielder Luis Robert Jr.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the curve is down and in.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. Good start for Max Fried. Benintendi to the plate. Swing and a miss. And that's in for a strike. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. On to the third inning, and stepping in for New York, Jose Caballero. And that's outside.
That's a ball. Ball, that's outside.
And
Ball
another
3.
ball. That one misses.
Ball.
So a leadoff walk.
Batting
You know,
ninth,
Boog, it's been said these guys are
Austin
savages
Bell.
in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Swings through that. Caballero gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The changeup missing. Ball one. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's downstairs and outside. Oh, right to the backstop. Caballero into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Stays alive. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Man at second. Ground ball right side. Over to first. And one away in the top of the third. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Yo, 1.
That's a ball. That's ball 2.
Man at first, 1 away. On the outside corner, and the count's even at 2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
First baseman Ben Rice.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time up. That one fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
2 on, 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. At him looking for the strikeout. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Set for the bottom of the third. So up now for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. That's in there, and it's 0-1. And that is out of play. Now an 0-2 from Free. And ball one. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Designated hitter, Edgar Arrow.
No, that's low.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. 1-1 now. On the ground to the left. McMahon whips it to first.
He's out.
And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. And up next for Chicago, Derek Hill.
Inside, ball one. Ball.
He's
That's
just
inside.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. On to the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And that one gets past the catcher. Chisholm up to 3rd on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there.
The 1-2. And there's
Yep,
the ball.
that ball went out.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner at 3rd, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Good eye in that spot. And ball 4 to avoid.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
McMahon in the box, lays off for ball 1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on, probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next one misses, and now 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. 1 run is in. Coming home. The relay. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they lead by 4.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, number 60.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
McMahon at second with nobody out.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Line to right, base hit. They're waving McMahon home. He will score. It's 5-0.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Boy, didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And the 0-2. And they'll do it again. Jackknifes out of the way. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Now here's Trent Grisham.
Center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Hey!
This ball's chopped on the ground. Montgomery throws to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron Judge.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That one finds the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. Struck him out looking. They limit the damage here. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Chase Maidra.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And now 1 and 2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. On to first, and 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Catcher, Kyle Field.
Nope. Ball 1.
The White Sox hitless so far in the game. puts it in the air out towards left center. Grisham on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1.
Colson Montgomery.
Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. And that clips the inside corner. That one missed.
That's the ball.
Out towards right center field. Judge has it sized up. And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Ben Rice. That's ripped into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second, and it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Aye.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. And strike 2. That one
Ball
off
2.
the mark. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. And that one ripped to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. That's out number 2.
Man, he smoked that fastball.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 66.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 1.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Rice up to third on the wild pitch. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In the air, right field. Hill has this one sized up. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Miguel Vargas.
You know, these White Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
High fly ball, right field. Judge is under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Relay throw to third. It's low and gets away. Andrew Benintendi steps up.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Benintendi.
Swing and a ground ball. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And gone! He hammers one out to right. And they slice into the lead. It's 5-3. One down. Now it's the DH, Edgar Caro. He was late there, strike 1. Now the 0-1. Right side, Rice. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, right fielder, Derek Hill.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
2.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on.
3.
Sit down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Top of the 6th inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And it's even up.
In.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That misses the zone. And the count now even up. Out to short. The throw to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop Jose Caballero.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Two and 0 the count. Here it comes. That one ripped, but foul. In the air, right field. Hill settles under it. And there's 2 away. And next for New
Now
York,
batting,
Austin
catcher,
Wells
Austin
has grounded
Wells.
out a couple of times. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A massive home run. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-3. That one ripped right center field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. Safe.
He's safe.
And that's his 3rd hit.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Here's Judge now. 1 for 3.
Hey!
Man at second.
Ball! That's down.
When the
Nope, that's
skipper
off the
calls
plate.
down to the
Ball 2.
bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Judge comes up empty there. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Got him swinging. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Bottom of the 6th. So up now for Chicago, Chase Mydron.
Chase Mydron.
In the air, out towards left center. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, catcher Kyle Field.
Foul ball. Yankees up by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Went with
That's
the
out.
sweeper, but it misses. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Colson Montgomery. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Now pitching for the White
So a
Sox,
lefty out of the pen,
number
Brandon
53.
Iser.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Ben Wright.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Robert makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. He's already homered in this game.
Ball one.
Breaking ball gets the corner for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 2-1.
Ball three.
Inside ball four.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Hey!
That one's in there. 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Squirts away a little bit. Throws to second. And now
No, he's in there.
a man into scoring position. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Hey!
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground to third, Vargas tosses across to first, and that is the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Miguel Vargas. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Fought off foul. 0-2 now. Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8.
For the White Sox, center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Benintendi in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Man at second.
Yeah!
Check swing called strike. Yeah, the count 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 1 out and a runner at second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hit in the air out to center field. Grisham settles under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, number 5.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Ryan McMahon. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And that's downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. Way inside, gets out of the way. And a swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And that's fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering upstairs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one is downstairs. And the count's full. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. New pitcher for the White Sox, Tyler Gilbert. He's into the game with the bases empty. So up next for New York, Austin Wells. He's already homered here in this one. That one pushed to the left and foul. Two down, nobody on. Just missed. On a line, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. The lefty to 1-0. And that one missing low. He swings and fouls one off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two now. Smash to the left side. They take the force out. That is the inning.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Fernando Cruz. Edgar Carroll steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's grounded out a couple of times. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Falling behind 2-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
In the air, left field. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Derek Hill.
That's a ball.
In for a strike, and the count is 1-1.
Ball, that's in.
The Yanks leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now it's even up. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Slings to first, out on a bang-bang play.
Now batting,
So back to the top of the order. And here is Chase Maidra. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that high fastball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And we're back. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Swing and a foul out of play.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And that one almost got him. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him looking for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room. It's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
The 1-1.
Aye.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That one missing inside. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Pitch
Ball
misses,
3.
and the count's full.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swing,
No,
and that
foul
ball
ball.
smashed on a line. And foul ball. Payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. The White Sox going with a new arm, Sean Newcomb. 2 outs, base is empty. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Just
that's
off
out.
the outside edge. Swing and a ball popped up. Montgomery makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
David Bednar
Number
on to try and
53.
close it out.
David
Well, he's the guy
Bednar.
they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So
And
this
leading
game
off
has
for the
gone to
White
plan,
Sox.
more or less.
Catcher.
Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Foul ball there. And now the 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Swing and a miss struck him out. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. And another
Outside,
ball.
that's a ball.
Out towards right center field. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
The Yankees trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. This could end it. That one
Ball
ran
inside.
inside, almost got him.
That's ball
Upstairs.
3.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
The 3-2
Nope,
is
that's ball
off the
4.
outside edge, and that is ball 4. So Luis Robert Jr. getting ready to hit. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. Hard hit, right side. On to first.
Out.
Ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at